Welcome to Island. As is probably obvious, Island is not a real island. It's a trail at Bradbury Mountain State Park, but not one that you've seen on this channel before. And it's a pretty interesting one, so in this video we're going to take a closer look at it. I'm not going to show the whole trail, and I'm also not trying to pin it in this video. As you may be able to tell, it was mercilessly humid when I shot this. Early on the trail, there's a rock wall crossing. These things are littered all over Bradbury, and they are in my head. I know I could probably just come in a little faster, keep the pedals level, and fly over it. But for some reason, the rockiness of it just psychs me out. Still, I got it eventually. Sorry for the squeaky brakes, by the way. They got wet and were still drying out over the course of this ride. Island is a mile-long blue single-track trail that's notable for lots of routes, lots of quick ups and downs, and tight turns. It's a little bit like a blue version of the O Trail, a black trail at Bradbury that I showed some footage of in my Jeffsy review video. There's a lot of doubling back and not a berm in sight to help you deal with the sharp turns. And because of the constant little uphills and roots eating your speed, it requires a lot of pedaling. It's definitely a decent technical challenge and not a bad workout, especially when it's 90% humidity. It's also a little bit off Bradbury's beaten path, which is why it took me so long to ride. But that makes it a nice, quiet nature experience. Well, except for the sound of me panting and banging the bike around. To me, the most interesting part of the trail is probably this short but semi-steep rocky roll that leads into a ladder bridge with a quick, rooty climb on the other side. And once you're past that, you've pretty much done it. There isn't much more to Island. Before we go though, subscribers may have noticed that I made a subtle but important upgrade to my Jeffsy. There was nothing wrong with the original headset cap, but since I'm riding trails they maintain on almost every ride, I felt I ought to make some kind of contribution to NEMBA, the New England Mountain Biking Association. So if you're wondering what the new head cap is all about, there you have it. Anyway, thanks for riding with me today. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. I post new videos each week, and coming up, I'm planning a little video on some Jeffsy maintenance and a trail ride of a new trail. Finally, one that's not at Bradbury. And this isn't it, by the way. This is just more footage from Island. But this new trail, I've ridden it once already, and I'm kind of in love. And that's the end. Stick around.